So let's have a look at saving within the new version of Office 2016. Saving hasn't really changed. The only consideration is that the file types have actually changed between the different versions. So in the older versions, going up to 2003, in Word, for example, the documents were saved as a .doc, DOC, whereas from the 2007 version onwards, they are now saved as a docx, DOCX. The problem this can cause is that some of the functionality in the newer versions of the Office applications is not compatible with the older version. So if you do save your documents or your files in the new format and then share it with somebody with an older version of the Office application, they may not be able to work in it in the same way because it will open in what's called compatibility view. Some of the new functionality is obviously then greyed out if you're working on an old document in a new application, and for those that are working in the older versions, they may not be able to see some of the features that you've put into your files. So the compatibility view still allows them to work with that particular document or spreadsheet or presentation. The default when you first start working with the new version of Word will be that it will open and save the documents as a docx, and in Excel the equivalent, and PowerPoint. So if I was to click onto the save icon up on the quick access toolbar, that's the file format that it would save. So I've just typed some random text down here, and we're going to have a look at the other save options. So these can be found via the backstage view. So I'm going to click onto File, and I'm going to come down to Save As. I could also choose Save because this is a blank document, but I'm going to choose Save As. And what it will do, it will show me my different places and I can browse. But over here on the right hand side, it's telling me at the moment this is going to be a docx. So if I wanted to save that in the older version so that those using the older version can work with it, I can click on the drop down arrow and it gives me all of my different choices. And you can see here that you have the .doc version to make that safer for those going up to 2003. You can also save as a PDF if you wanted to. Now just going on to the Info tab again, remember that on the Info tab, if you have opened a document that's been created in the earlier version, so it's a .doc document, one of the things that you'll find on Info will be a new icon that will say Convert, and that will allow you to then convert it straight to the newer file format. It means then that the full functionality will be available for working in that document, but do remember if you was to then send that to somebody on the older version, they may not be able to see all of the functionality.